Let's set up custom parameters for the ears. So this is the last step to finish our head control. Let's go ahead and get started by grabbing the control object, moving over to our modify panel, and adding our attribute holder. Now we can go ahead and rename this to extra controls. Alright, now we're ready to add the animatable attributes. So we'll head over to our parameter editor, and we could always start with a string type, as we've done before. We'll name this left ear, and under default text we can add something along the lines of control parameters. So let's go ahead and choose add, and now we're ready to add the animatable attributes, and we'll keep this very straightforward. Remember, we need to add parameters for bone A and B, then we'll need to take care of the right side. So I'll go ahead and do a few of these. It's again very easy to set up. So it's just a matter of now switching our parameter type to float, and then we'll name this left ear underscore A underscore X, and then we'll give it a range of -360 and +360, and now we can go ahead and choose add. So again, very simple. Let's go ahead and do that for the other parameters that we'll need to tie in from the A bone, and then we'll also do that for bone B, and then we can set that up for the right side. So I'll go ahead and pause the video and take care of the others to give you an idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so all custom parameters have been added, so you can take a look. I've added 3 for the X, Y, and Z axes of both A and B for the right and left ears. We also want to remember that after we have created our string parameter, that resets our range. So we'll just need to make sure that we set that back to -360 and +360 when we set up the rest of our animatable parameters. Alright, great. So now it's just a matter of wiring everything in. So we know how to do this already. If we were to use Control 5, we can now go ahead and find our custom attribute list. There's ear A on the left side, so we'll plug that into the x-axis of bone A. But now watch this. If we were to go ahead and choose connect, let's go ahead and do that for the rest of these. What you'll see is that the bone shifts. We have an idea of why that happens. That's simply because the bone object has not been frozen. So let's go ahead and undo those changes. We'll grab all bone objects that we'll need to wire into, and then we'll go ahead and alt right click and choose freeze transform. Okay, great. So now everything is zeroed out, so we'll have no offset when we wire into those bone objects. Alright, so again, we'll use Control 5. It's going to be modified object, extra controls. Grab ear A on the left side, connect it to its zero Euler x-axis, and let's go ahead and use our deg to rag function. And connect. Okay, great. So that's the process for the rest of these. Let's go ahead and make sure we hook all of those in, and that's the last step to finish the head control. So in the next lesson, we're going to take a slight break from rigging and just set up our fin objects, again, so we can have a really nice result when we eventually skin the horse to our bone system.